So I have a model here which is about 600,000 polygons, which is a sketch of a tree character designed by a friend of mine, and I'm going to use this to demonstrate some functionality in ZBrush. When you hold down Control and Shift, you'll see that your cursor changes from red to white, and what it's basically doing is changing your brush from a standard brush into a select rectangle brush. That's this brush that allows you to highlight an area and isolate that, or drag anywhere on the canvas that's not on the model to invert that selection, or to click while holding down Control Shift to bring everything back. So rather than using that functionality by default when we hold down Control and Shift, we're going to change that. So Control and Shift will now bring up the trim curve brush instead. So when we do that, you'll see that we still get the white icon, and the next time we click though, we don't get a rectangle, we get a line. And when we cut that line through our model, everything on the shaded side of this is going to get trimmed away basically, and it doesn't really matter how far we go through this model, everything on that shaded side is going to get trimmed away. If we wanted on the other side, we should really have started from left to right, but we can just simply rotate around and then hold down the space bar and bring that over and move that over, and that will trim away everything on the shaded side, which is the top. But that's not exactly what we're looking for. We want to cut strips through this guy. We don't want to lose absolutely everything on it. So when we hold down Control and Shift and also the space bar, a new menu is brought up where we can turn on the B radius, the brush radius. So this is going to look at the size of our brush, the inner circle, the little red circle of the two. I'm going to look at the size of that and say when I cut a line through here, whatever the size of that brush is, I'm going to trim everything away that's not the size of that brush, half of that brush on either side basically. So you can see that that circle is the size of the line, and it's basically trimmed away everything on either side. So that's what that spacebar menu option will do. The trick is when you hold that down, we're holding down Control and Shift and we draw that line out again, rather than actually just let go like as we did the last time, this time we're going to hold down Alt as well, and you'll see the Alt will actually change that bright line into a softer line. So when I let go of this now, it's going to cut that away from our model, and that was based on the size of our brush, so the inner size of our brush. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to I'll press S and make my brush size a lot smaller. I'll basically I'll cut a line through this again, and I will forget to hold down Alt, so I'll just undo that. So I'll cut a line, Control and Shift, drag out, hold down Alt, and watch it cut away a little strip away from the model. Sometimes this will happen. It's not a case of symmetry being on, it's just a case of the model getting confused, so you may not be lucky enough the first time to get this, in which case just try again. I again forgot to hold down Alt. I'll do that one more time. And that worked. Hold down Alt. And whatever the thickness of our brush is, we can make it smaller again if we want to. I'm holding Control, Shift and Alt again. I let go, and it will cut these strips out for us. So whatever size strips you might want from your model, Control Shift Alt, you can start cutting them out. Be aware that it will go past that model and it won't be as clean a cut as it is when you actually go through it here. If I were to go all the way through this model here, we'll get a much cleaner cut up here than we did the last time when we just went through these two parts. So you'll see that there. So if you ever do need to chop your model up into multiple pieces, this is the way to do it. Control Shift Alt with the B radius by pressing the space bar on that brush, and then that's how you'll chop your model up. Hope this tip helps, and as ever, please do hit subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff, and please do put suggestions in the comments for any other future tutorials that you'd like to see. Thanks, bye.